Okay guys, this is the other soap that I made. This one's actually fragranced with the Juicy Couture dupe, and I also made some melt and pour embeds. They were actually eggs that I made. I tried to use those little plastic eggs, and they were okay, but they didn't come out like I wanted them, so I went ahead and cut them up and put them in it. It's the first time I've ever used melt and pour in with cold processed soap. So I'm hoping that it's going to cut nicely, but it's so pretty and it smells so good. This one does. It's got pretty much every color you would expect to find in Easter baskets. So I really like this one. I was thinking about calling it Bunny Couture, or my husband suggested Jelly Belly Couture, something like that. But we got to get the Couture name in there because it smells so lovely. But let me just flip it over so you can see that I put the embeds all through it. The only thing is when I did use this scent, it actually sped up trace quite fast, even though I tried to prevent that as much as possible. So there is a little bit of holes here in there, but I think that it will still make a nice beautiful bar once we get it cut up. And then look at the bottom. Look how pretty that is. Oh, it looks just like jewels in there. I love it. The scent is so good. Juicy Couture is a light scent anyway, but this it really came out nicely in this soap. You can really smell it. Like from here I can smell it. So it's really a pretty soap. I used titanium dioxide to make the loaf white, but it actually came out just a light cream. And then it's got all of the beautiful embeds that I used. The melt and pour soap that I used was actually vitamin E enriched, so there's a lot of really nice oils in this. This one has jojoba oil and shea butter and of course olive oil, so it's going to be a very nice bar. And I put some castor oil in it as well because I wanted it to soap up nice and fluffy. But let me go to the side there. Let's see. When I cut this, you're going to be able to see the embeds all throughout the bar because I put a ton of them in there. I made a bunch of those eggs, and then I didn't like the way that they came out, so I just chopped them up. And that's it. This one too, since we don't have a name, if you guys have any suggestions, please let us know. I'd love to hear your feedback. Other than that, have a good night, everybody. And there's my husband's man hands again. I don't know what his deal is. He's like it's like having a child here. He wants to stick his hands in front of the camera.
Hey, jelly bean or jelly belly.
Yeah, that's him saying the Jelly Belly Couture again, because I haven't already mentioned it 3 times already. Nope. All right, guys, have a good night.